I might want you to drop your book now so I can talk to you. Some men should not really marry yet because they are not emotionally mature. They don't know who a woman is and how to relate with her uniquely. When they talk without empathy. They are not aware. They are totally disconnected from the reality of the feminine world. They talk her down, even before their own parents. There are men that call their mothers to report the wife. I'm still going to get there. Because the 10th thing you must put in place is to break up with your mom. I'm going to get there. Some men are more connected to their mothers than their wives. Go and marry your mom if you must marry her. It is lack of emotional maturity that makes you talk down your wife or your spouse. You see everything wrong in what they are doing. And some men think their spouse are pretending when something is hurting them and they are trying to communicate it. Maybe she's sick. Try to say, I'm not feeling well. When he's looking at her, the reason why he's not responding the way he should respond is because somewhere in his mind, he thinks he's not up to that. He thinks she's pretending. He thinks she's lying. He thinks she's exaggerating it. Because he has not built that aspect. So he can relate. She's pregnant. She needs you to be there. Go and check. Many women can't go for baby number 2. Not because they feel it, but because they know they are sentenced to prison again. Pregnancy reminds them of their worst moment. He won't care, he won't come home. He disappears. He doesn't check up on her. That's why I say all this, I love you. You better check who you are marrying. Lack of emotional maturity. He's not aware, lack of awareness. And these are real facts. Sometimes they are not being discussed in church because we feel church is not the place for it. Are there people in church getting married? If yes, we must discuss it in church. It's lack of emotional maturity that makes you despise or ignore the pain of your spouse. Something is eating her up, but it's not your business. Say, what's my own there? There's lack of emotional maturity. It is lack of emotional maturity that makes you talk bad your spouse to your friends. Everybody cover their own spouse except you. You are the one who is trying to convince the world that you have married a witch. And after saying all those things and destroying her image, you come back trying to make everybody respect her again. Who are you exactly? It is lack of emotional maturity that makes you despise or ignore the pain of your spouse. It is lack of emotional maturity that makes you feel your spouse is pretending or exaggerating when they are going through things. You feel they are lying. Say, what's there in pregnancy? Me too, go, I'm carrying something on my head. This is yours. Are you seeing the way he's talking? Number 4, before you marry, among the things you have to put in place before you marry, understand the female species before you marry them. Understand the female species. A woman is built differently from a man. In fact, how do I even put this? I remember my daughter, she was about how many months? Then maybe about 4 or 5 months. I remember one day I was going to go on a retreat. I have my regular retreat, just go out of the house and retreat. And I was going to carry my daughter and say, hello, I've said goodbye to my wife. I'm going to go for a few days. And around that season, my daughter will never allow me carry her. When she look at my beard, she will scream, I've been praying for you before you came now. Now you came. But say, I can't carry you. Hello, baby. She hated my beard. And she was not going to compromise it. You either remove this beard or you're not my daddy. I remember I had to go and remove the beard. I had to now. I had to shave. Yes. Before she now started allowing me carry her. That's who she is. Sometimes I look at women are opinionated. It's their design. It must be controlled. You don't use that as witchcraft. They are close. Control and manipulate. Okay, a woman is different. A woman is really different. Sometimes you can be amazed. When she's happy, she cries. So, why are you crying? I'm really touched. Wow. Interesting. Another time again, she's crying. What's going on? Have I offended you? Say, no, you have not offended me. Is something going wrong? Say, no, I don't even just understand. Wow. So when you don't understand too, you cry. Wow. Another time again, what's going on? Say, yesterday night you didn't eat your food. Wow. When I don't eat my food too, you cry. Wow. Banana birthday, happy birthday. Why are you crying? We are all here to say I'm touched. Oh, when you are touched too, you cry. Wow. What a species. See, the human being that God made when you were sleeping, you need to go and read the manual. But you are awake when God made her. He made you to sleep. You now say you know her. Go and read manual. And I don't have the manual. Me too. The manual, they update the manual every day. This manual is daily update. Oh, that thing that made you smile is no longer making. Okay, wow. What's the new update? Say, even me too, I don't know. Okay, we'll find out together. Daily update of this one. Daily update. Happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. As a man, you must decide that you will bring your wife joy. You are not God who is the giver of joy, but you make her happy. Speak well about her, both in her presence and in her absence. Don't compare with anybody. Don't. When you do that, you make her insecure. Praise God. I've seen my wife cry several times. I'll be like, what? What's happening? Like, 99.99% of times, the answer is, even me too, I don't know. What can I do about what I don't know? And you don't know. We don't know. Who am I? What can I do? Because you apparently don't know. And me too, of course. I don't know. I'll be fine. How? When a man cries, he knows why. Say, you're on your own. Just go and sleep. You are not ready for marriage. You are not ready for marriage. Understand the female gender. They are different. Sometimes it might be a bit manipulative and not really talk straight. They are not too direct. You want to say something, go right, left. And sometimes women have issues with I'm sorry. Because I'm sorry means you are wrong. And in the first place, women are always right. That's why I'm facing where I'm facing. Because I have to eat good food tonight. South, north, west, east, south, south. I am, but you know, yeah, sorry. Wow. But my wife used to say, I'm sorry. Very well. I'm actually being honest. She used to say it very well. That's the fact. My wife doesn't like trouble, and I don't like. What was the conversation we had about peace in the home? I asked her a simple question. Do you like trouble? Say no. Me too, I don't like trouble. Don't let's stress ourselves. Honestly, that's the conversation. I promise I won't stress you. I don't like wahala. You too, don't stress me. That's it all. So if I say that this thing will stress my wife, I won't do it. I might be pastor. If my wife start, getting crying, and I just need them beside her. What is happening? Because you say, I'm apostle. You want to apostolize your wife. It doesn't work. Women. Sometimes when women are talking, you feel you can say, take it now. They no go take her more. This one. Say, Kenny. What are you talking about? Sit down, let's talk. Let me share a very funny story with you. Then I give you the last one. I remember one time we went on couples retreat, myself and a couple of friends. I don't want to mention names. And there was a session in the retreat I don't know. I know it's a woman that put the session there. That we should have a session that women should now talk to their husband. Nobody should hold phone. Nobody should press phone. Everybody submit your phone at the dining, then pick a spot on the floor. Different clusters, husband and wife. Now talk to your husband about the things you have always wanted to tell him that is not listening. When they announce that session, if there's a way to run, Lazarus, we run. Because sometimes you know your wife has many things to say, but you are just escaping. So my wife began to talk. I was just scratching my head. I wanted to go and pick my phone so I can be escaping in my mind. But they said no. When she was done talking, I looked at my life. I said, so this is what I've been doing. I now sat down, started thinking, look at my friends. They are treating their wives well. Their wives are happy. Nobody's complaining. It's just me. What's my life becoming? I'm finished now. Let me go and ask them how they are doing it. And I met one of them on the staircase. He did like this. I said, bro, what's going on? He looked at me, the eyes was red. He said, my brother, today, I said, for me and you, okay, at least I'm not the only one now. Say, the third person, that one, is the fire, is the chanting. Let's go. The wife cannot even complain. I met him sitting by the dining. Just like this. Bro, you too? He said, my brother, my head won't blow. You too? Where is the fourth person? When the wife finished talking, he just started walking on the road. Wow. The problem with us men is that we are the one marking our report card. And when you do, you cause your wife pain. You must communicate. And she must be able to tell you what is hurting her. And you must listen. This story is a very serious story. It just showed to me that anointing is not a sign that you are making your wife happy. Because all of us in that meeting, in that retreat, are all anointed young men doing some frontline things in our own generation. But our wives were not happy. We not hear some factual stories like this doing messages. Maybe pastors try to present themselves Superman, but I'm telling you a real fact here. Just in case you feel you are losing it because you feel you are not getting it right, I'm showing you, I myself am learning on the job. You're all learning on the job. Number 5, things you must get right before you marry. Get purpose right. Get purpose right. If a man doesn't know where he's going to, everywhere he gets to look like where he's going. Get purpose right. Get purpose right. It is important you know what you have been called out to do so that you can identify the one who is called out to help you. There's no point seeking help when there's no duty on ground. A man who is ready for marriage is not just to be discovering purpose. He should somehow be in the middle of it. Eve met Adam in the middle of the work. Not that he's trying to discover the work. He has started. And then she can join. Is that okay now? She's not designed to help you discover it. She's designed to help you fulfill it. Discover it. Start. Now, you may be called broke, but make sure you can't be called lazy. Because somewhere, somehow, you may be in the middle of the building phase. You may be broke, but make sure you can't be called visionless. Have something you are pursuing. Is that clear now? All right, and that is where I will stop. So I want to believe you have been blessed.